never change, it's your boy. That cold train, it's your boy. Everything the same, it's your boy. That cold train, it's your boy. 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 YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, it's your boy, Pat Coltrane. What's up with you, baby Bubba? I said, baby Bubba, what's up with you, Panther Nation? It's working. It is working. We got the dub. Let me go ahead and say this. I know a lot of people's feelings gonna be hurt. I know your feelings hurt. This is not a team that is tanking for Trevor, okay? Y'all go ahead and let it go. It's done. It's done. I said this don't look like no tanking team. Starting last week, we look like a 500 team. You hear me? We looking like a 500 team right now. We got the dub bigly. You hear me? Mama, I see you. We got the huge dub. We're going to get into this game. And I'm opening up the phone lines. I'm not playing today. We're going to get into the game, and I'm going to open up the phone lines so y'all can celebrate with your boy. 2-2. You hear me? 2-2. My man Moni, what's up with you? Keenan, Rio Dub, the King, what's up with you? Marvin Boyd the third. Underground West, EL was 1829. C. D Perkins, what's up with you? Perf Panther, Power Play J, Underground West Power Play. I know you happy. I know you happy. That's what I'm talking about. Who else we got? Donna B, American Pharaoh, what's up with you? Sapphira, Brandon Rice, All Leader Third, P. Thomas, what's up with you? Sean Presley. Who else we got? Mike Lowry. I got you. Danielle Smith, what's up with you? Brandon Johnson. Oh man, we got a lot of folks up in here. We winning. Get them likes up. Hey, that's the least y'all can do. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Get them likes up. Teflon Twan, the trucker. Mike Laurie, what's up with you? John Kiko Barrera, Marvel Only, what's up with you? We got the dub. I know what I said in my preview. And guess what? It's going to be a lot more of that. If you understand what I'm saying. I know what I said in my preview. But I know what this team, I know the potential this team has. And today, they showed. We were on one accord today. Them first two games that we lost, it felt like our offense, like the offense felt good. Our offense felt good. We got the weapons. Teddy Bridgewater was playing okay. And we were putting up points. That's the biggest thing. We were putting up points. But our defense looked lost in the sauce. We was ready to fire the boss. You hear me? Then last week, the defense showed, we could bring some pressure. We could get some sacks. We could get some interceptions. But then the offense came out like, man, we scared of this end zone. We scared of the end zone. We don't know how to score anymore. But we saw once this team is in sync, it's going to be a problem. Shout out to the Arizona Cardinal fans. Shout out to y'all, man. Let me go ahead and say this. I'm proud of my team today, but I'm not sure if we played a very good Arizona Cardinal team. I'm going to be honest. Their defense look crazy. Their defense look like, man, they don't know. They look like us in week 1. They still in their preseason. That offense, shout out to Kyler Murray. He did what he could do. If it wasn't for that run when he was running for his life, man, it would have got real ugly. We was putting that pressure on him all day. Shout out to Brian Burns, man. I got to talk about this defense first. We look real solid on defense. Solid. Brian Burns is a problem. Of course, Brian Burns has been consistent. Derek Brown has been consistent. Consistent monster in the middle. But one person that showed up today that I was worried about, he had me scared. Was Yetur Gross Matos. This front line, this young, do y'all not see this? These dudes is young. Brian Burns only his second year. Yetur, Derek Brown, and Brian Burns. We just getting started. Shout out to Jeremy Chin. He definitely he gonna show up every game, man. This is rookies. Yetur and Jeremy Chin are rookies. Shout out to them. Jeremy Chin once again led the team in tackles. Balling. At first coming into this game, we was a little bit worried about Dante Jackson and what he'll do against DeAndre Hopkins. But I will say, shout out to Phil Snow. Phil, this is how you coach a game. Keep it up, sir. Keep it up. This is how you coach a defense. This is how you coach a defense. You did the right thing by allowing Rasul Douglas to do most of the covering when it came to DeAndre Hopkins. I like what we did with our DBs. Man, we look good, man. That's all I can say, man. We look good on defense. Shaq Thompson looked good. But I'm going to say it. Tahir Whitehead, exactly, Tack. Tahir Whitehead everybody is running circles around this dude. Everybody is running circles around this dude, man. That's all I can say. D Jackson, not like this. Don't do that. I ain't seen none of these comments, but I seen that one. Tahir Whitehead he just kind of like there. He's just there. And I'm glad we still able to be successful. So I ain't going to beat him up too bad. But this defense is good. You hear me? Good. The linebackers play well. This defense is finally producing pressure. I like what we did with Kyler Murray in the beginning, how we contained him in the beginning. We used Chin. Phil Snow, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Phil. You act like you know what you're doing, man. Once we took Jeremy Chin off of spying, Kyler Murray, it showed. So that's what happens when you scheme and game plan. Don't give me no talk. Oh, we don't really care about all the scheming. Just go after the ball. No, that's dumb. You have to scheme. You have to game plan. And that's what you did, sir. That's what you did. Let me go ahead and say this about Jeremy Chin, man. When we drafted Jeremy Chin, some of y'all lied, man. Some of y'all lied. Be honest. Some of y'all lied and said we got basically a poor man's Isaiah Simmons. Y'all lied to me. Jeremy Chin is Jeremy freaking Chin. I do not want anything like Isaiah Simmons. Why I keep wanting to call this Isaiah Thomas for some reason? Oh, my God. Jeremy Chin is, I don't even know. I can't even explain it. But I'm going to say this about Simmons, okay? And look, first of all, I've been married 12 years. I ain't afraid to admit when I'm wrong, okay? I ain't afraid to admit when I'm wrong. And right now, I'm wrong. But what y'all not going to do is make me feel like I'm the only one that wrong. Y'all ain't know Isaiah Simmons was going to come out here and look like a bust. My man, Smooth Criminal 80. He said we will be a problem if we play like this every game. It's going. Facts. But y'all not going to make me feel bad for saying that I want Isaiah Simmons over Derrick Brown. Everybody in the world want Isaiah Simmons. Okay? Don't make me feel like don't do me like that. Not like this. Pretty please. Ain't nobody know this dude wasn't gonna come out here and look like that, man. at linebacker. He showed up in Clemson. He showed up in his highlights. That's why I don't like looking at highlights. He showed up in his workouts. Who would have known that it wasn't gonna translate over well? And if you tell me I know that, stop it. Stop it. It's okay. I'm gonna teach you how to be humble and say when you're wrong. And it's still early in his career. Now, I'm going to say this about Isaiah Simmons and also about this Arizona Cardinals defense. Also about this Arizona Cardinals defense. They look lost. They look totally lost. The whole defense looked lost. So I ain't even just going to say this dude is a bust. I don't know who coaching him. I don't know who's showing this dude the ropes. He's a rookie that probably just need to be coached up a little bit better. So if I'm not going to call him a bust yet, mainly trying to save face, I ain't going to call him no bust yet. We going to see how it works out. But yes, I'm glad we picked up Derrick Brown over Isaiah Simmons. Whoever saw Derrick Brown, I don't know what they seen in Derrick Brown. Whatever it was that made you say, look, we got to get Derrick Brown over Isaiah Simmons. Isaiah Simmons, he's solid, but there's a dude named Jeremy Chin that played way better than him. He played way better than him. Nobody, y'all can't tell me y'all knew that Jeremy Chin was going to outplay Isaiah Simmons. Please don't tell me that. If you tell me that, I ain't going to believe nothing else you say no more. Can't nobody tell me that you knew Jeremy Chin was going to play better than Isaiah Simmons. Everybody was saying we got a low budget Isaiah Simmons, and we did not know this dude was going to come out here and ball out. Shout out to Phil Snow. I know I've been giving him a lot of grief because our defense been looking crazy in the first 2 weeks. But this is what I'm talking about. This is why we need a preseason. This is why we need a preseason to work out them kinks. If we would have had a preseason, we would have been here week 1. We would have been looking like this week 1. We needed to get them kinks out. Tell him, Shelly. Tell him. Phil know he be listening. They know they be watching my daggone show. Phil, you know you be watching my show. You ain't got nothing else to do. You ain't game planning. Power Play J, I'm going to open up the phone lines in a minute. He said, I knew it and I told you. We going to open up the phone lines in a minute. Offense-wise, Power Play, I appreciate the super chat too, man. Offense-wise, let me say this about Teddy B. Teddy, play your game, dog. Don't let nobody take you out of your game. Manage the heck out of the game. Be the best manager ever. Okay? Because when you do that, you're a problem. They give you all the weapons. Joe Brady has the best play scheme. Joe Brady knows what he's doing. He's taking care of you. Play your game. And you're going to be all right. Shout out to Teddy Bridgewater. Very crispy. The offensive line play held up very well to allow this man to be the game manager that he is. Okay? We saw he tried to get a little, at times he'll get a little, he'll try to gamble. He'll try to gamble, and he gambled away that interception. He looked crazy out there at times, but overall, this dude played a solid game. We're not tanking. Not with no Teddy Bridgewater. Not with no Teddy Bridgewater, man. Let me get this up here. DJ Moore was kind of invisible today, man. He did have one drop pass, but when you got Robbie Anderson, man, Robbie looking like, it honestly feel like since we haven't had a wide receiver of Robbie Anderson caliber in such a long time, he looking like the best wide receiver in Carolina Panther history. That's how long it's been since we've had a wide receiver. This dude routes are so smooth. His running is so smooth. His catches are so smooth. He a problem. You can tell these dudes have practice during the offseason. We saw reports come out that they were practicing together and all kinds. You can tell. You can tell. DJ Moore should have been there. DJ, you should have showed up. Where was you at? I'm saving the best for last. I'm saving the best for last, man. This offensive line played very, very well. You could not tell this offensive line was beat up. And like I've been saying, if you have very good play calling, that can hide a lot of offensive line issues. If you have good play calling, that can hide a lot of offensive line issues. Our offensive line look elite today. It looked elited today. I love this play call, man. And last but not least, shout out to Mike freaking Davis. Shout out to Mike Davis. Play your role. Pay your toll. Shout out to Mike Davis, man. Definitely stepping in very well for Christian McCaffrey. Him and Reggie Bonifant is really showing that we can still win games. We ain't even got our best offensive play on the field. We ain't even got our best offensive play on the field, y'all. Again, this offense is looking very dangerous. This is what we kind of thought, Panther fan. This is what we thought. This is the potential that we saw. Tab, what's up with you? 704 bound, what's going on with you? This is the potential we saw coming into this season. All of these weapons, and we was right. And we was right. If we can continue to click and gel, man, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. Now, I'm about to open up these phone lines, but let me go ahead and say my piece, all right? Because don't get it twisted. I know I'm seeming very positive now, and I'm proud of my team. I'm happy for my team. And I know I've been saying a lot of negative stuff. But what y'all got to understand is you don't understand where I was coming from, because if you would have really watched and analyzed those first two games, you would have been like, oh, Pat, I see why you thought that. If you was able to be positive through all of that, shout out to you. But don't get it twisted. We ain't made it to the end of the rainbow yet. And we ain't made, I don't know what that means, but we ain't made it yet, man. I'm proud of this team, man. I hope we can continue to get better. I hope we can continue to gel, man. I see us really doing some things this year. I hope. Hopefully. We just have to stay consistent. We have to stay consistent. We're going to find out what type of team this is in the next couple weeks. We definitely going to find out what type of coach and leader Matt Rule is in the next few weeks, man. All in all, I'm very proud of this team. Arizona Cardinals fans, hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Y'all got a long way to go, man. Look, either my team real good or your team is really, really bad. Chris Jones, what's up with you? Kevin McFarlane, Aaron Christopher, what's up with you? Jared Cole, Fools, what's up with you? Y'all get them likes up for your boy. Hit them likes for your boy. So now I want to open up the phone lines, man. I want to hear what y'all got to say. I'm gonna be here for maybe a few minutes. What game is on now? I think the Pittsburgh game was. Is that the game that was postpone. Oops. So to call in, let me get these number up on the screen for you. 803-250-1437, man. Let your voices be heard. Let your voices be heard, man. 803 Power Play J. The number up on the screen, my man. I appreciate that super chat. 803-250-1437, man. Let your voice be heard, man. All in all, I'm super happy. I'm be honest. I said we was gonna win. We was gonna get 40 points, and we almost got that.
Call from
Power Play J, baby.
I know he have it.
One to send a voice.
Power Play, man. What's up with you?
Man, you already know what it is, man. Sweet Caroline.
No, man. That's what I'm talking about. Get it. I know you have it, dog.
Hey, man. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't see this dub coming. I didn't count this as a dub coming into the season.
Uh-huh.
I didn't expect this team to come together and start the gel, you know, this early. And big shout out to Rasul Douglas, man, for that team meeting. It seemed like that was the kumbaya right there, man.
Right.
Now these guys out here, they playing different, they looking different, the energy is different, the intensity is different. Like,
right.
Man, I'm just loving what I'm seeing on TV, man.
Right. I totally agree. And I forgot about he bought that team meeting. I thought it was kind of weird when they said Rasul Douglas called a team meeting. And I was like, man, that was my whole point coming into the season. I was like, who is going to be the face? Who is going to be the emotional leader of this team? And I'm glad he stepped up. That's probably what we needed. Man.
It's a team devoid of leaders, man. But what I think it's doing right now is just forcing everybody to step up. You know, and I think these guys are stepping up to the challenge, man, especially on defense. You seeing Brian Burns out there looking like a man possessed.
Crazy, man. He gonna catch a case out there, man.
I know.
Oh my God.
He was trying to kill Kyler Murray. I was like, Jesus Christ, man.
Hey.
But yeah, today overall good game. I mean, just reviewing everything and looking at everything. I look at this roster, just top to bottom, and I think we got to give a shout out to Marty Hurney. We really have to, and we have to question whether Marty was the problem this whole time. Even after 2 games, I'm just looking at the way they are playing out on the field.
Power plays. I'm gonna stop you. I'm upset now.
Oh,
I'm about to hang up on you. I'm about to hang up on you. No, I'm just joking. No, man. Look. You might be right. Right? But I don't even want to give him no credit, man. Like I really don't. Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man. I feel like a lot of these moves, we made a lot of moves, right? But they didn't make no sense. Yeah. But when you make a lot of moves like that, something gotta work, right? You know what I'm saying? He ain't totally destroyed the team. But in my opinion, he did some good moves, but he also did some stuff that really didn't make no sense. And I feel like he got lucky, and this worked out.
Oh, man.
That's just how I feel.
Bro. I disagree. First of all, I was telling everybody, I'll send you the screenshots. I sent you something about Isaiah Simmons. We'll get to that. I put that in your inbox.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, like, when you look at the roster, man, you look at Mike Davis. This was a guy who was out there on the waiver wire into the season. Nobody wanted him. You know what I'm saying? Right. I knew Mike Davis was good. I'm a South Carolina. I'm a Gamecocks fan, so I knew Mike Davis was good.
Right.
So when they brought Mike Davis in, I'm like, okay, cool. That's what's up. I don't know why he didn't see the field last season. Well, we know why. Mm-hmm. But we're seeing everything come to fruition. And another thing I want to say quickly, and then I'm gonna bounce back to this point. But it's certain teams in the NFL. I ain't gonna say certain teams. All teams have certain successful things built into their DNA.
Mm-hmm.
And for us as a Carolina Panthers fan group, we know the winning recipe here is to have a strong front seven and a good offensive line and a two-headed running back core.
Right.
And we have all those things on this team right now to be successful. I don't think this is our year. I think coming into next year, you will see a major jump and improvement. But this is the thing that worries me is to hear motherfucking ass at middle linebacker, man.
Yeah.
He just looked lost out there, man. He just looked. I don't know. Like I don't know. He looks like I don't know.
And that's how I feel about him, man. Like, what are you doing? What are you here for, man? You know what I'm saying? I feel like with Luke Kuechly gone, they could have did a better job at trying to replace Luke. That's why I feel. I mean, it worked out. It's still working out. But, and the reason why, and I ain't trying to attack Marty like this, man. And you right, we've always had this certain recipe, but it hasn't gotten us a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of being mediocre, and I feel like with Marty, he can produce a solid team, but he's never gonna get us over that hump. And I've already seen what he can do over these years, man. And I feel like with the pieces we've added, especially on defense, they perfect. But is Marty gonna be able to continue to grow on that, or are we gonna see a rerun of what he's always done? Just produce a solid team and get us a couple of NFC South championships. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel.
I mean, that's a good conversation, man.
Right.
We'll, one day you got to do a podcast about that, man.
We'll do that.
That's a podcast subject right there, man.
We'll do that.
This offensive line is a pleasant surprise right now.
Mm-hmm.
This offensive line, the way they're holding the line of scrimmage, the physicality in the run game, I'm just loving what I'm seeing, man. I know coming into the season, that was a big question mark for all of us as fans. Is like, what is that offensive line going to look like? We got a new coach. We got, Russell Okung, who ain't even on the field. And that's what I'm saying. Like, when you're talking about Marty Hurney, look at this offensive line that they put together.
Okay, and he brought in Russell Okung, who wasn't even out there.
I mean, Trey Turner hurt too. So,
but that's what I'm saying. The whole Russell Okung trade was dumb. Like, to me, you didn't even have to bring in Russell Okung. You could have got some draft picks for Trey Turner. You could have did a way better job. That's one of those moves that I've been talking about that I feel like didn't make any sense at all. And it's showing. Look at the Eli Apple signing. Like, what are you doing?
I think he's just like, okay, to address that first question, with Russell Okung in the NFL, it's easier to find a franchise guard than it is a franchise left tackle.
Okay.
And I think that was his swing at trying to solidify that left tackle position. Because I think he's like, I can find plenty of a guard talent around the NFL, i.e. the last two guards that we let go that we brought in off the street.
Right.
I can't remember their names right now, but that's, I think, was his mindset behind making that move. It was like, I'll trade an all-pro guard to get a decent left tackle because I know when Teddy is in a clean pocket, he's going to present problems for the defense.
Mm-hmm.
So their idea was, okay, well, I'm gonna get rid of this all pro left guard and all pro. I put that in. I put an asterisk beside that because he was all pro not all pro, but Pro Bowl. He was Pro Bowl those last 2 years off of injury.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean, he was an injury replacement. So
right.
I mean, that sounds good, but, in general, he was on the decline. And, I mean, I think it showed in his play.
Point taken. My man, power play, point taken. You're right.
Yeah, so, and that's what he was trying to do was just make an attempt to get us a left guard that's going to be there and that's going to be on the field, which he's not, you know what I'm saying? But he couldn't foresee that, So, I commend that move. I commend that risk because that took a lot of galls and it took a lot of nuts to do. You know what I'm saying? You trade your Pro Bowl left tackle 1-for-1 with a left tackle that's kind of like everybody that sees over the hump.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, just like I said, his mindset was, fuck what everybody's saying. Only thing I care about is results. And right now we're getting the results as a fan base that we can all we can ask for right now.
Right.
Yeah, man. Hey, man.
But we got this dub. We're going to stay positive. I ain't want to talk bad about Marty. He did his thing, and we got the dub today. I'm happy about it.
Yeah, man.
We can
Hey,
we can all
man,
get
I
together
don't
on
want
that.
I don't want to call the phone lines up, man. So I'm gonna let somebody else get on here, somebody else in line. But keep pounding the Panther Nation, man. We 2-2 through the first quarter.
That's right.
So I mean, I don't know how everybody else looked at it, but I counted as 1-4 through 1-3 through the first quarter. And to see us 2-2 and on the upswing, our arrow is up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Guys out there looking good. They're communicating. They're flying around on defense. I see solid offensive line play, and I like our ability to close the game, even though we didn't close on the note that I would want us to close on.
Right.
When it came to closing that game, we got the job done.
Yeah.
So hopefully this is like once these rookies grow up and everything comes together, man, this is going to be an excellent team. These guys are laying the foundation right now for what's to come, man. So we got a bright future, Panther Nation. Love y'all, man. Pat, hey, man, I'm going to be in your comments with the cash apps and everything, bro. I love the show, man. Keep doing your thing.
All right, man. Appreciate your power play. You're welcome to call in at any time, dog.
Oh, yeah, bro. I appreciate it, bro.
All right. That's my man, power play, man. Look, Panther Nation, we got this dub, man. Call up 803-250-1437, man. This is a celebration. We 2-2. Like he said, I know some of y'all probably had us 1-3 coming into this, or just we wasn't gonna win no games. Everybody thought we was tanking. I thought we was.
Call from
Tree Fitty.
to accept.
My man's. What's up, Tree Fitty? What's up, man?
What up, Pat Cold Train, baby Bubba?
Hey.
What's up with you, dog?
Ain't nothing, man. Ain't nothing. I appreciate you calling up. How you feeling today, dog?
I'm feeling wonderful. I'm gonna try to keep this PG. I know you don't cuss, so I'm gonna do you a favor, man. I ain't gonna say them words on your platform today.
Do your thing, man. Do your thing.
But dang, man, I'm gonna stay this up. I was gonna wait till Big Cat Jones. I'm gonna apologize to Phil Snow, man. I've been giving you a lot of hell, man. But you so far you held up with 2 good games. You held Kyler Murray and that Ravens, the Cardinals game. You held them pretty good.
Yeah.
And Derek Brown, he's looking like a real man. I want to hear no talk about him being a bust. No talk.
Right.
I want to hear it.
Yeah.
And shoot, Isaiah Simmons, who? y'all wanted that man?
At, man, that was sad. That was sad, dog. Like, I'm like, where was he at?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, he only had about 4 tackles, while Derek Brown had 5 at TFL and a pass deflection. I mean, what more do you want for the man?
Dang.
And he's taking on double teams.
Dang, man. Did you
see Greg Little on that screen?
Yeah.
That screen of Robbie Anderson where he blew that dude out?
Yeah,
Come on, man.
I would have laid right there on the ground when he ain't got up. I was just like, you're not gonna put me on no highlights, dog.
Man, this game was everything, man. This game was everything.
Yeah.
And Teddy Bridgewater, you wait till this week, man. I could have put a lot of money on you to get these touchdowns, and you ran one in. You threw it to Ian Thompson. You almost had one of Chris Manhurst.
Yeah.
Man, it's like he listens. He listens to the critics, and he just shows out, man. He really do.
Yeah, and on that note, I can attest to that. Teddy Bridgewater definitely does, man. You know what I'm saying? During the offseason, we saw a lot of interaction on Twitter. He watches, man. I think he really does. I think he's one of those players who really watch and see what the fans are saying about him. You know what I mean? And I think he's trying to correct his game from that. We seen a very exciting Teddy Bridgewater, because before we were saying, oh, he looked boring. You know what I mean? That was the big talk last
year. He threw that thing a little deep, a lot, a little more than I even like, because what he was doing, marching that ball down the field, man, I was cool with it.
Right,
and he finished in the red zone too. He finished in the red zone.
Right, that's what I meant by, look, Teddy, just play your game, man. You don't have to throw them deep balls like that. I think you and Joe Brady, y'all make a very good team. I don't care about the dink and dunk. It's funny to say it, but as long as it win us some games, do your thing, man.
Absolutely. And I'll give a credit to one of our Panther fans in chat, 704 Charlotte Brown. He talked about Teddy getting 3 touchdowns. I thought he meant passing, but either way, he still got 3 touchdowns today. So
right.
He was right. That was a bold prediction he had this morning. 3 touchdowns from Teddy. Go figure, man. I thought he was king of the 1 touchdown game, but he pulled out 3. He pulled out 3 today.
Right.
Get out of here.
Right, man. Look, I'm happy. Teddy definitely played a solid game, man. And like you brought up Ian Thomas, man, he even showed up. I don't know how he got open, but he showed up and got a little touchdown. So, man.
And he's a tight end too. So,
man,
Joe Brady. If Joe Brady schemed that in, shoot. Either way, Teddy threw that ball, so all falls down on him.
Yeah.
He was trying to make his tight ends look all right today. He gave him a chance. He even threw like a couple to Ian Thomas. He threw a couple to Chris Manhurst today. But I'm 100% satisfied. Like I expected a 27-17 win. But I'll take 30 points.
Man, I'll take that. It could have been 40. I'm gonna be honest with you. It could have and it should have been 40. I'm happy with the score, but sometimes I be greedy. You know what I'm saying? I really wish it was 40, man. God.
Because after the Cardinals scored that last touchdown, I'm like, yo, let's run it down the throat.
Right.
Like, nah, man. We at home. We got fans back. Yo, F that. Yo, open the playbook. Go to page 6 and show them what's up. Like, come on, man.
Right. Because I saw him take DJ Moore out. And they start
he got to get
using
one eventually. He got to get a touchdown eventually.
Right. And then they start using Bonifant more. I was like, okay, I see they taking their foot off the gas, but it's all good. They still did very well in that last quarter to try to control the clock.
They took 8 minutes off.
Yeah.
What was that? The second last possession they had, they took 8 minutes off that clock. That was just amazing offense by Joe Brady and Teddy Bridgewater. That was great.
Right.
Matt Rule, so I'll give you credit too.
Right, man. All around solid game.
I got no negatives. I don't have any.
Yeah.
I usually can find them, and I will harp on them just because of our history of us not winning. But I have nothing negative.
Joey Sly missed the kick. He missed the extra. Yeah, he missed the kick. Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
I arcade for Joey Sly. When he missed a kick, I must have been making a drink or something.
He missed that 3-point. He missed the kick. Yeah, so Joey Sly is trash.
Nah, man. I'm not taking that. Because Harrison Butker,
he
missed
did. He
extra
did
point
too.
and a field goal on Monday.
Yeah,
leave Joey Sly alone, man.
Yeah, you're right. No,
I'm capable for Joey Sly, man. I ain't having no Joey Sly negative talk, man.
Right. Dang. Well, no negative talk, no slander, no Joey Sly slander. Then we just have to pass.
I didn't even know he missed out. Yeah, I was up and about moving around there. I didn't know he missed that.
Yeah. But it's
I'm glad
all
you told
good,
me because I would have been caping for Joey, and someone would have came up blindsided with that. I would have been looking foolish. Man.
It's all good, man. Still all around solid game on all three phases, in my opinion. No terrible mistakes. We did get an interception from Teddy, but it wasn't a game changing. You know what I mean? So still a solid game.
That was more like a weak punt to how far he threw it to Patrick Peterson. I mean, it is what it is. So
right. Man, I appreciate your Tree Fitty, man.
Josh, I'm gonna give you a couple last words. I mean, I was a little afraid when Mike Davis went down for the injury that we had enough for Reggie Bonifant and Curtis Samuel.
Yeah, man.
I know we got Trent Cannon on the roster, but I don't trust him to run the ball. I don't know what he's about, honestly. And honestly, I do miss Jordan Scarlett, but it is what it is. We're gonna keep on moving. But besides that, that's it. Good freaking win. I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna drop $350 in your cash app. You already know what I do, and keep pounding, brother.
Yep. Yeah, I appreciate you, Tree. Call up anytime, man. Bro.
Indeed.
All right. Take it easy.
All right.
No negatives. We ain't talking bad about nobody else. Nobody else, man. This was a very, very good game, man. Again, shout out to the Arizona Cardinals. Shout out to the Arizona Cardinal fans. I know a lot of them. Everybody had them beating us. I even said it had them beating us, but for good reason. This team is starting to show up and show out, man. I hope we stay consistent, especially next week. I'm gonna be honest. Next week is gonna be a real test of where this organization is going. Next week is gonna be the real test of where this organization is going. Let's get into some of these comments. Brandon Johnson, what's up with you? Aaron Christopher. I did see people bringing up C-Mac and, how we still successful without C-Mac. I think it might be some jokiness to it, but I also think it's some seriousness to it. I think a lot of people are just saying it because it sounds funny. And if you think about the situation Cam Newton was in whenever I know this is not the same, but it's kind of like the same. whenever Kyle Allen started balling out while Cam Newton was injured, everybody was ready to trade Cam. And so in this situation, C-Mac out, and they feel like, oh, Mike Davis better, so we go on trade. I think that's a joke. But I understand some folks' point as far as when C-Mac is in the game, it seems like we're trying to play around him. When he's in the game, I don't even want to say it seems like we're trying to play around him. I just think people feel like we're playing around him. And sometimes I feel like C-Mac can take over a game because at times he the only person working. He is the only person working, especially in them first 2 games. It just seems like he the only person working. Now I think everybody is woken up, and when C-Mac come back, we gonna be better. We gonna be even better. I don't think none of this is gonna change. I don't believe that we're gonna be trying to force him the ball. And I think that's what a lot of people feel. A lot of people feel like we're going to try to force in the ball. My man, Rook Bridges, man, I ain't forgot about you. I saw you. Man, I hate this thing. But, okay. Rook Bridges said, "No, we are not joking." Metal Sonic Gamer 200, what's up with you? He said we need to use them instead of just using McCaffrey. Like I said, I understand that. You know what I'm saying? I understand that we need to make sure we're using our weapons. And I believe once C-Mac comes back, you're going to get the same gameplay that you see today. I believe Joe Brady is smart enough to spread the ball around. I believe Teddy Bridgewater is smart enough to spread the ball around. I do believe if we get in a bind again, oh, man, I forgot my calls. My bad. I do believe if we get in a bind again, then we're just going to go C-Mac. We're going to do what works. We're going to do what works. As is common sense. And in a bind, C-Mac tend to ball out of control and help this team. Get them likes up for your boy, Ornez Coit. What's up with you? OG Loke said Holyfield's still better. Better than... Oh. Let's see. And I'm sorry. If you're on Facebook, I apologize. I don't have all the comments up, so I'm kind of missing my Facebook comments and on Periscope. OG... Oh, Bonifine. Okay, so Holyfield better than Bonifine. It's hard to say, man. I ain't see a whole lot of Holyfield. I see Bonifine, though, and he doing this thing very solid. Very solid running back. Definitely stepping in. Even before we actually got to see Mike Davis run the way he is, I was cool with Bonifine running behind C-Mac. But I'm happy we got Mike Davis. Sean Presley says Bonifine averages like 7 yards a carry. I will say a lot of times when we bring Bonifine in, it's almost like towards the end of the game. I seen like those are some of his biggest runs. I know he had a one good run today early in the game, but a lot of his bigger runs come like later on in the game. So yeah, man, this was a good win. Very, very, very good, solid win. No ifs and buts about it. But like I said, those first games we played showed me the potential in the offense. That last game showed me the potential our defense had. Because those first 2 games made me feel like this defense was going to be trash. I was very disappointed in this defense. Very, very disappointed in this defense. Yetur did not play like this in the first 2 weeks. We didn't get to see, well, no, Derek Brown always played nasty. He played nasty. Brian Burns always played nasty. I would say F.A. Obata played a little bit better today, he played a little bit better today. Ordinary said Brian Burns was killing Murray. Man, they was eating him alive. Did y'all see that hit Yetur put on Kyler Murray, man? Oh my gosh. They was eating this dude alive, and I wanted to continue next week. Chris Jones says Kawan Short a bit suspect to him, just kind of getting by. Yeah, I think Kawan Short might be on his last season or so, man. He definitely is not the Kawan Short of old. He's definitely old Kawan Short. You hear me? Again, I feel like Kerr definitely played a better game than him. Also, did I talk about Tahir Whitehead? Of course I talked about him. So I feel like even when we talk bad about this defense, it's always Kawan Short and Tahir Whitehead. And Kawan Short, I feel like he get a pass for me. Tahir Whitehead, even though he playing bad, the rest of this defense is still balling out of control. So it kind of makes up for it. That's why I feel like this defense is definitely going to be a problem, man. This defense is definitely going to be a problem if we can keep it together, if we can stay consistent. Phil Snow, like my man Power Play said. No. Tree Fitty, my bad, I'm tripping. Just like Tree Fitty said, he had to apologize. I'm going to go ahead and apologize right now. But I ain't never scared to take my apology back. Okay? Because look, I ain't scared. But I'm apologize too. You know what I'm saying? Because you definitely coached a much better game. This defense looked like they know what they were doing. This defense definitely looked like they know what they were doing this game. It looked like you game planned for Kyler Murray. Okay? We didn't see a whole lot of 3-4 for no reason. You look like you game plan for Kyler Murray. My man SC Base 92. He said Teddy more accurate than Cam to me. Well, if you look at this, I guess if you look at the pass percentage, I guess he is. But I don't even want to do no comparisons or nothing right now. I just feel like you're right. Teddy Bridgewater is playing a much better game with the Carolina Panthers right now than Cam Newton did. But it's a difference. It's a difference because I believe, I'm gonna just go ahead and say this. I feel like Cam Newton would have been successful here too. You know what I'm saying? I think he would have been just as successful if he would have had a real offensive coordinator. Tokes XLO says Cam couldn't throw deep like Teddy. No, definitely wrong. I'm not. No, definitely, I ain't feeling that one. Moni, appreciate that. He said the O-line didn't allow a sack today. Facts, man. That's why I said, and it looks scary. It looks scary, but when you got a great game manager like Teddy Bridgewater, you can escape that type of stuff. As long as you're not risky, as long as you're not throwing risky throws and you're not gambling, you take what they give you. As long as you take what they give you, you ain't care about no big plays. You just say whatever they get, whatever open, that's what I'm gonna go for. That's what makes Teddy good. That's what makes him a great game manager. And he can take us very, very far if he stay in that pocket. No pun intended. As long as he stay like that, take whatever they give you. If they offer all they got is the run, then take off. I like that type of quarterback. I like Teddy. Chappelle L says, can Teddy be Teddy? Why are we still talking about Cam? I think that's just, I'm gonna be honest, it might just be kind of normal, man. You know what I'm saying? People, we need something to compare it to. And especially when you're talking about Panther fans, you know what I'm saying? Big Cam Newton fans, you're gonna have people who kind of compare what we had And you probably gonna have that for the rest of the season. It's all right. It's all right. But you're gonna have that. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. My man, Lewis James. He said Joe Brady might be good. Ain't no might. Ain't no might, man. Ain't no might. I feel like I forgot somebody. Let me get these names up here. Ain't no might. Joe Brady is good. Joe Brady is good, man. We ain't never had no. It's been a while since we had an offensive coordinator like this. A competent offensive coordinator. One that I felt like they knew what they were doing. Don't get me wrong. At times, it looked crazy, but you ain't going to call a perfect game. You're not going to call a perfect game. But I feel like Joe Brady and Matt Rule, they're making a very, very good team, man. This offense have been putting up points. Outside of that last game, this offense have been putting up points, man. And I'm proud of this offense, man. Dog it, man. Let's see. Bruce Nelson said, I lost the comment. Arizona looked lost all day. Don't get too hyped, Carolina. I kind of mentioned that. I'm not sure what it is or what it was because we look real good. But that Arizona defense look crazy, man. That jump look like y'all look lost. That's why I ain't want to beat up Isaiah Simmons too bad. Maybe they defense coordinator don't know what's going on. Maybe they missing something. But they look crazy. But it don't even matter. We're going to take this win. We're going to pretend they the best team in the world. We're going to pretend they knew what they was doing. We are going to pretend they knew what they were doing. Oh man. So I feel like I missed somebody. Hold on. SC base. That's who it was. My bad, dog. Let's see here. All right, y'all. That's pretty much it, man. Panther fans, this feel good. 2 wins in a row, and the Tampa Bay Marks, they end up winning. I thought we was gonna have a really, really good day. I thought we was gonna be a really, really good day. They end up coming back and winning. I don't know what New Orleans did. Did New Orleans win? Let me see. Yeah, they won. Boo. So, hopefully these next few weeks, man, we can get some more W's, man, and really put up a fight. That Tank for Trevor stuff is out the window, y'all. Y'all not even getting y'all look for somebody else, maybe around 16, 18, pick 16, 18, something like that. Y'all not getting Trevor. Y'all might as well go and let that go. That's done. That is done. I will be back. You know your boy will be back Wednesday night at 7 o'clock to preview the game. We are going to talk more Panther football. I'm going to open up the phone lines again so everybody can call in and tell me how you feel. I'm be honest. This next game, we might lose. This next game, we more than likely gonna lose. This was dope. Panther fans. So you got another week. You can watch all the highlights you want. You can watch all the highlights you want. You can rewatch this game. This is going to be a good week for us. You can watch ESPN, NFL Network. If somehow you got NFL Network, where do NFL Network come on at? Where does it come on at? You can't find NFL Network no more. You can't find it. But Panther fans, enjoy this week. Enjoy your day. Look, and it's only 5 o'clock. You got all day. You could go out. You can smile. You can wear your Panther stuff. You can wear your Panther hat. You can wear your Panther jersey. You ain't got to worry about people asking you, hey, how that going go? How y'all did today? Y'all had a rough today, didn't you? You good, Panther fans? You is good. You is good. Enjoy this day. Please, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit me up on Twitter at Pat Coltrane. Hit me up on Facebook, facebook.com/Pat Coltrane. If you was commenting on Facebook, I apologize. I know I'm neglecting Facebook, but I don't have my Facebook chat up. But if you watch me there, man, I appreciate you watching me there. Thank you for all the support, man. My man, Power Play J, Rook Bridges, Lewis James, SC Base 92. My man's, who else was it? I feel like I missed somebody. Smooth Criminal 80. I appreciate you. If you want to support the channel, you didn't get a chance to hit the super chat, you can always hit the Cash App. $ the train stop. Like my girl Tab got in the comments. Hit the Cash App, man. I appreciate all the support. Panther fans, enjoy this win. Enjoy this win. Thank you, Tab. Let them know. When you walk out the door, hit the like button before you walk out. Hit the like button right before you walk out. Hit the like button for your boy, man. And let the rest of the Panther fans know. Look, we got this dub. Go watch Pat Coltrane. Okay? That's pretty much it. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. And I will see y'all Wednesday. Oh, hit that bell. Hit that bell notification, because you never know when your boy just gonna get the impulse to just go live. You know what I'm saying? If something crazy happen, you want to be there. You want to be in these chats, right? You see how Panther Nation lighting these chats up? Hit that bell if you want to be in the number. Hit that bell if you want to be in the number. You hear me? All right, y'all. That's pretty much it. Y'all enjoy.